I'm Brigham Larson with Brigham Larson Pianos. This is a Yamaha U1. This is kind of what started it all for me, making a transition from piano technician. I've been working on pianos for 25 years, and it was the Yamaha U1 that I started working on in my home, and then started selling them in my home, and that just kind of snowballed into lots of pianos. Anyway, yeah, it's just the U1 is just I guess the point that I'm trying to make is it's just a long-standing favorite of mine as well as my customers over the years. I've sold a lot of U1s, and in fact I believe Yamaha makes the claim that the U1 is the best-selling piano of all time. I think that might have something to do with well, a few factors, one of which is that they've just been manufacturing it forever versus like Kawai, for example, that they change their model names every few years. So that's probably part of it, whereas Yamaha doesn't. But in any case, the fact still remains, it's a great piano. It's a really solid piano. It's 48 inches tall, which in my opinion is where a real piano begins. Below that, it can just kind of be lacking in some ways. There's just not enough length in the cabinet to fit all of the engineering just doesn't quite work out. Over the years, engineers have determined what kind of sounds good to the human ear and what feels good, and all of those factors that people look for, and in my experience, you just can't get that really pleasing tone and all of those things that you look for in a nice piano if the cabinet is under 48 inches. So, and I've even heard it argued that 48 is ideal. My personal taste, I say the bigger the better, but I have heard some piano. This is what nerdy piano technicians talk about when we get together at conventions. I have heard some people say that 48 is ideal, that 50 or 52 is too big, and that 46 or below is too small. But again, personally, I say the bigger the better. Okay, so this is originally in 1978, and overall everything's just in A condition. It's really good-looking piano. It's been polished out, and all of the cabinetry's been polished out, and all the hardware. And the keys have been buffed, so those look. Move this bench out of the way. So all of the cosmetics look virtually new. There might be little blemishes here and there, but they're fairly minor. And then the inside, things have been refurbished. So tightening, lubrication, alignment. Of course, regulating everything. So lots of things that are entailed in regulation, from the timing of the dampers to the timing of when that hammer pulls away from the string, to the checking distance. All of those things, they all, in conjunction with each other, make the action function just as it's supposed to. Make for a responsive and overall responsive action. I guess I should mention there are really two goals in regulating a piano. One is power, or dynamic range, and the other is repetition. And they generally kind of work in opposition to each other. Not all regulation steps do, but generally they do. And so a properly regulated piano has a good balance between power and repetition. Okay, so let's hear it. A lot of people think of Yamaha as a particularly bright piano. This one is maybe slightly on the bright side of, exactly middle of the road, but definitely by no means is it piercing. This middle pedal, of course, does that mute, so you can play like with children sleeping or something. Sounds great, and it feels great. It feels really responsive. It's easy to play, and it's easy to feel like you're an awesome player when you play a piano like this. It kind of magnifies what you can do. So come check it out. The address here is 1497 South State Street in Orem. Thanks for watching.